Good morning, YouTube. It's your boy Zulu. Go like, share, subscribe. Um, appreciate y'all this morning, man. Up early, great start my day, so I figured I'd get a broadcast in and I'll tell y'all something very, very important. I've been on a few panels as I normally do, and I brought up this particular topic that I'm bringing to y'all now, and I thought I'd isolate it and just do it myself. It's better that way because the thing is kickback when I put other men on trial about interfering in people's relationships and households. The first thing that these guys do is when you call them out for sleeping with somebody's girlfriend, fiance, or wife, is they try to say that uh, you're emotional or you're hurt and that other men don't owe you anything, and like it's okay to do that, and which is not, right? So they excuse that bad behavior. Sleeping around uncontrollably is bad behavior. It's also an integrity, character, moral issue when you have men who can't discern the fact that you should have some type of code and respect for the next man. Um, it's one thing to not know something, but then knowingly not caring and also just being in denial about how wrong something is, right? Actively pursuing somebody's girlfriend or wife or fiance is bad behavior. And then you have no right to participate in a red pill space, uh, trying to help teach and learn about female nature and the unfairness of society toward men in regards to um, unjust laws and rules in place that favors females. When yet you're part of the problem. Um, I'm going to focus on the fact, right, that men think it's even okay to sleep with somebody's woman, so as long as she's not a wife. But you got some men that's bold enough to do it even if she is a wife. And to me, none of them make no difference because what I look at is the household factor and the process it takes to become a wife. Uh, you have to start out as a girlfriend, fiance, in order to get to that level of wife. And in this day and time, in this modern era, like a lot of households consist of unmarried people, even with kids in these households. So actively pursuing women in these situations also contributes to the splitting of households, which also has split parent homes occurring. So there's a real domino effect, a real web and a chain here that's not being looked at. I see these things because I see from a different eye perspective and I call it out. I'm not trying to be cool with people and I'm not trying to sound hip or super tough or indifferent. No, I understand uh, cause and effect very clearly. Okay. And I want you guys to understand that. Like, don't be fooled by these guys. We got a lot of guys that's fake dating coaches. There's a lot of scamming going on. There's a lot of bad information. But don't be fooled by these guys coming on here trying to teach you about red pill game ism, um, and acting like they're your friend, and they've been the enemy just as much as anybody else out here. They've been causing destruction just as much as anybody else out here. And then you see the Bible scripture from the Ten Commandments that I attach to the description of this stream, and thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's household, and that consists of everything in your neighbor's household. And the code of men should be high. The code among men should be high. Um, so much as not coveting your neighbor's household. Also, participating in government any power structure, whether corporate, state, local, federal, companies, and you're making unfair and unjust policy rules and laws in regards to not being fair to both genders, and you are a male participant, you are the enemy. So y'all think the simp is just the enemy. The simp is not just the enemy. It's the guy that's walking around claiming to be alpha or macho, um, who doesn't care about nothing, and he thinks it's okay to do what he want. And if you're in the crossfire or you're in his path, then you should automatically excuse him or overlook his behavior. And that's not true. Uh, I identify with understanding female nature, but I also understand male nature. You know, this is why I'm teaching you that other men and females are beneath you as a man. Okay, I want you to understand that. Um, and why do I say this? Because I understand not just nature. I understand um, the levels of what's tied into nature, even down to scripture. Genetically, through scripture, through through nature, your biology in the universe, you are designed as a male to have a certain amount of territory and right of space. And whatever you allow into your circle and your space is your household. It's your territory. It's your domain. It is not to be intruded upon, inflicted upon, and it's not to be exposed or open up for attack. Okay. Women tend to come into your space and not help hold the line, and then they open you up to be exposed and attacked. Men, from another aspect, are not to intrude, invade, or attack your space. It's your household. Let me break this down to you again. Men can intrude upon and attack and try to conquer your space. Women can expose, put at risk, weaken your stronghold, your space, your household. Okay? That's how that works. And by nature, you have a right to your own space and territory. You are designed that way. All males of any living species are designed that way, to be territorial. And that's what I want you guys to understand. It's not a coincidence that I put this particular Bible verse in the description, because it lines up with nature. Okay. We use lions, we use gorillas, various animals as examples, and those animals show you that the head male and each male has their own territory and specific designated space to be comfortable. Otherwise, it's not natural for them. Okay. So I want you guys to understand that, right? Don't listen to these guys making excuses about breaking up somebody's household. That's all they're doing. They're intruding upon somebody's household and breaking it up. No dick control, no morals, no respect, no integrity. Um, yeah, just character, just trash. You know, and they know they're wrong. You've got guys who have admitted that I used to sleep with people's wives, and then they say they had stopped. Okay, well, makes no difference. Until you understand that you don't sleep with nobody's woman, period, girlfriend, fiance, or wife. You can't complain when the women think it's okay to go against their man. You have helped them. Um, Nobody wants to talk about this hip hop culture, hip hop and R&B culture that promotes sleeping around, multiple partners, and cheating. Nobody wants to talk about that, and it's been embedded real bad over the last 20 years. So you guys, I want you to really take in consideration, really expanding and opening up your comprehension level. Nothing wrong with going on YouTube and getting content and surfing for the content that's more favorable to you. But I want you guys to really, really open up your comprehension level and really make sense. Use the cause and effect meter. Okay, use the cause and effect meter. Uh, my biggest template, how I apply and try to evaluate things is what lines up with nature. Uh, and I know nature comes first, and then I can resort to scripture if I need to, if it's in conjunction with nature. Um, those are the two biggest key factors. And then I'm using cause and effect. But these guys aren't making sense out here. You want to teach game, you want to teach ism, you want to talk about, red pill, which all of them are linked. People try to say that they're not, but they're linked. But they're only linked if you're using it justly. That's the thing. You're really trying to discern situations and matters, and you're trying to go about using things in a justful manner. That's the only way it's going to work. Um, that's the secret to this. But these guys don't want to tell you that. So it's up to me to at least spread this very, very, very pertinent information to you guys. I won't stop you from. I won't try to prevent you or deter you from, like I said, looking at content. You need it. You need to look at content. Just put the filter on it and listen to these guys and evaluate them just as much as you evaluate females and understanding female nature. Okay. These guys are not your friends. They're not your comrades. They have agendas and they've been a part of the problem. I'm not going to dwell on this too long. I just wanted to get this out real quick. If anybody wanted to discuss this more in depth, leave a comment. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, and I'll come back on. You can actually request me to come back on through the comments. So y'all have a good day. It's Tuesday. We get ready to go get it in. I'm ready to get up and get right now. Get ready to do me some squats, some push-ups. You know what I'm saying? Jump in the shot, man, and then punch this clock, man. So y'all be safe. Y'all be cool out there, man. And y'all have a good day.